Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the collective for all signs for November 17th, 2020. I'm going to ask that you guys go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and any information you might like about a private reading or the decks that I'm using can be found in the description box down below. Let's go ahead and see what comes through for us November 17th, 2020. We had a powerful reading yesterday about ascension and growth, all of your hard work, all of the lessons you've learned paying off for you. Woohoo, look at that, and I'm going to keep them. Two of Wands and the Death card. Nine of Swords, ooh-wee, and then we get the Five of Pentacles, beautiful. So the struggle coming to an end, but it's not without getting into those deep, dark, watery depths that this Scorpio season is bringing us into or allowing us to access. Wow, overall energy, Page of Swords. So for many of you guys, this is some sort of communication or enlightenment, but I'm not actually getting that it's from somebody else. I'm getting that this is from source energy. This is spiritual, you guys. This is alignment, and this is coming into alignment, quieting the noise, taking that time, working with yourself, meditation, prayer, energy work. And this is like a dawn of a new day, coming into information that you weren't previously aware of. It's enlightenment, and it's like recognition of this. The Two of Wands energy is telling me that you're looking at the world a whole different way. So whatever this transformation that you've been through, whatever this communication that's coming into you, whether it's from dreams, whether it's from channeling while journaling, maybe from reading cards or from doing energy work, this is something, look at that, the Three of Wands in reverse underneath there. So something that you'd been working for and really, really waiting for, finally coming in, finally making sense, changing your whole perspective, and even changing your course of action. Okay, the Death card is a reminder that transformation comes for all of us. So, the more resistance, the harder it is. There may have been a bit of resistance here. I'm looking here. This is really quite sad because we do have, we have even our long held religious beliefs. Wow, look at this. And look at we get these pillars that show up in the moon energy as well, but with the sun rising. So there is this deep transformation. There's a decision that has to be made. And it's also about believing and trusting in your own intuition and what you know to be true. The old ways, dogma, doctrine, things that you've just taken for face value, but you didn't use critical thinking, where you just sort of things that, beliefs that you were taught as a child or growing up, or things that you took for face value, cultural beliefs, these are being torn down. These are being reworked and restructured. And I can see here that some of you have been doing some deep inner child work. Some of you guys may also be healing an issue or relationship with a maternal energy. Okay, but the less resistance, the easier this whole transformation is going to be. Dark Night of the Soul with the Nine of Swords. Yes, it's like as a collective, we've gone through this. We are going through this. We're working on healing this and coming out of it. Many of us are dealing or being triggered during this Scorpio season to really bring up issues of abandonment or not feeling good enough or as if we have enough, and really coming into, finding what our foundation is, really setting ourselves up, positioning ourselves for strength and to build and to grow, because we've been given a new outlook. We've been given a second chance. It's like we've done this cleansing and this purging, and now it's time for this beautiful awakening and period of growth and coming out of feeling like we have to do it all alone, or coming out of like a state of oppression is what I'm getting. Ooh, this is definitely intense, you guys. Very intense emotional work that's going on here. Okay. Additional messages for the collective, November 17th, please. All right. the garden and the gate. Yes. This is a reminder that you have the power, and I think many of you are coming into this. You have the power to say no or to walk away from any situation. Here we have this young child. There's something about childhood or children that's going to resonate with some of you. And we also see these two butterflies. So it could be like a childlike joy or bliss that's going to overcome you after this quite difficult period. You can see that she's in a very fertile place. She's in a very fertile garden, and she has the key to unlock the gate. You have those keys. You have that wisdom within. But what's interesting is what I'm hearing here is the grass is not greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it. And so really looking at where you have been watering your grass, what you've building, what you've been building, what you have been growing. That's where your energy is best focused. If you find that that's not fulfilling, or it's not growing, it's not changing, it's not transcending along with you, then yes, there are other paths available to you, because with these butterflies there is this hope for transformation. And for some of you, it is going to be within a relationship, a soulmate type relationship, with these two butterflies kind of bouncing around here. Okay. And then we get angel of love. Yep. So they do want me to talk about love here. But this is also the power of the heart chakra, and really, your ability, your unconditional love that you have, for Gaia, for your family, for your partner, for yourself, and for your garden, for your paradise, for what it is that you are creating. And we get storm warning, number 10. So there is something here that is brewing. There is a sense of anxiety, but it's still a ways off. Okay, it's still a ways off. And what I'm getting here is the importance of not being hasty, the importance of not being impulsive, because the Two of Wands is about seeing things from a higher perspective, seeing the world differently. When you confront challenges, remember that challenges happen for us, not to us, and they're a chance to walk your path, to shine your light. So it's like taking the high road. Okay, and I get that with the Five of Pentacles as well, coming out of a feeling of oppression, being able to maneuver through challenges and difficulties, and understanding with this Death card that, there are always going to be challenges, but how we are aligned and how we perceive them, because great challenges, if you're in a place of instability, or you're not aligned and you're not stable within, they can seem earth-shattering. But when you are coming from a place of love and alignment, this storm just blows over, and it's just sort of like a natural occurrence, and it's like it ain't no thing, you know what I mean? So we get the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, so we get 2 10s here. So we do have a cycle that's coming to an end for you guys. This was coming out yesterday as well. Some sort of oppressive cycle where you guys are really standing in your power. You're understanding your ability to create, your ability to set boundaries, your ability to stand up for yourself first and foremost, for you and your children, I'm getting, or a project or something that you've been really working on growing and building here. Again, it could be a relationship as well. Some of you may be involved with somebody where you're getting, like where other people don't want to see you happy or don't want to see you together for whatever reason. This is you really, putting that to bed, okay? Really standing up for yourself and being willing, not shying away from adversity, okay? Because you've been through enough to understand that, you know what, this is where I'm putting my focus. This is where my love is. Okay, beautiful. All right, perception. Yeah, I told you, you're looking at the eyes from a different perception. This frequency supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and take a good, hard, deep look at it. Okay, this is the same message coming out here. There is a shift in your perception. Some of you are going to be moving out of your comfort zone, okay, to find the edges of what we perceive as real and take a very good hard look at it. Many of you guys are seeing the world, your life, your love, your relationships very differently from a higher ascended perspective. Wow, you guys, because everything you've been through, this is what, you cannot be the same. You cannot look at people and situations the same after what you've been through, after what you've experienced internally, and for some of you externally as well, okay? And then we get remembrance. Beautiful. 38, breaking down to an 11. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in a body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. This is transcendence. You guys, this is spiritual alchemy. Many of you guys are closing out a cycle where you're sort of like done learning the hard lessons. Yes, there may be still lessons to learn for you in the future that are going to be tough, maybe about loss, maybe about love, maybe about separation. Okay, but everything that you have been through, all of these deaths and these rebirths, this darkness, this anxiety, oppression, feelings of lack, abandonment, all of this is providing you with the tools and the information and the experience and the ability to transform this into something valuable that's going to allow you to flow through this next period in your life with grace and with ease. This is beautiful, you guys. That you're going, even some of you guys, you're not changing location, you're not changing partners, you're not changing really anything. Your circumstances aren't changing, but your perception, I can't speak, your perception has shifted as such that you will no longer see what's in front of you the same way as you did before. And for many of you, it's with more gratitude and with more love. And that's awesome. That is so beautiful, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and see. Woo, and we get true love. Beautiful, Guinevere. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Yes, for some of you guys, this is reworking a relationship, working, being with somebody for a long time and setting boundaries, reworking boundaries and your contract that you have with one another. For some of you, yes, you have moved beyond, you've gone through a difficult separation and you're attracting true love to you because your perception is changing and everything that you've been to, you're healing and you're clearing. So you're not projecting it onto this new situation, but you're opening yourself up to receive this brand new experience. But for some of you, this true love isn't romantic. It's going to be the love that you bring to every single thing you do, your job, the way you take care of your plants or your pets or your family, or the way you make food, or the way you talk to people, or the joy that you receive from listening to music and that sort of thing. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful energy here, you guys, and you deserve this because what you have been through, many people wouldn't come out as powerful and as wise and as graceful as you are. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for all of the work that you do. And thank you for allowing me to be on this part of your journey with you. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.